Called a satanic black mass, and it's about to happen at Harvard University. The event billed as an historic reenactment. Not everybody's on board with this. Our Jared Holbrook is here to explain. Hi, Jared.
Hi, Maria. The Archdiocese of Boston is upset about the event. They're hoping Harvard reconsiders. But even though it will be happening on campus, it doesn't appear school administrators will be getting involved. A Harvard University student club is hosting a satanic black mass reenactment to celebrate witchcraft and satanic worship. The ritual is expected to take place at an on-campus bar May 12th, and the Harvard Extension Cultural Studies Club will be hosting. The performance will be conducted by the Satanic Temple, a group known to stir up controversy. We spoke to their leader by phone. So will part of this ritual be mocking other religious beliefs?
Well, that's more of a creation of the religions that decry it themselves.
Would that be a yes or a no?
Well, it's a partial. It's a qualified yes. They're going to view it as mocking.
The Archdiocese of Boston is firing back with this response. The Catholic community in the Archdiocese of Boston expresses its deep sadness and strong opposition to the plan to stage a black mass on the campus of Harvard University in Cambridge. They go on asking believers to pray for those involved in the event and that Harvard disassociates itself from the activity. Lucian Greaves says if someone is going to be offended, they don't want them participating.
We don't want to throw it in their faces either. This is a closed group setting, and this is something for the people who embrace it.
Greaves says the reenactment will feature commentary and historical context, and at one point a host will be used. According to him, they will not use a consecrated host.
No, we don't ascribe to the supernatural. Our Satanistic construct is such that we bow to no gods, and we don't subscribe to any supernatural belief. So for us, at the end of the day, host is just a cracker.
Most students we spoke to at random say while they may not agree, they appreciate the school's philosophy.
So I have no issues against that. In fact, the more open campus we have, that fosters more environmental, an environment that's open for all.
The Harvard Extension School says the school does not endorse the views or activities of any independent student organization, but we do support the rights of our students and faculty to speak and assemble freely. We also reached out to the Harvard Extension Cultural Studies Club for comment. They never got back to us. Jared.
Celebrating witchcraft and Satan at Harvard. Controversy tonight as a student group is set to host a black mass on campus. Good evening to you. I'm Jonathan Elias. Thanks for being with us tonight. It is an event at the Archdiocese of Boston right now is condemning. Katie Brace is joining us live in Cambridge tonight with more on this story. Katie?
And Jonathan, a reenactment of a satanic mass is scheduled to be held in the basement of this Harvard University building, and it has raised the question, is it education or a religious attack? A planned mass has created controversy at Harvard University, not the usual religious mass, but a black mass, and it's attracted the attention of the Catholic Church and students.
It's kind of troubling, especially to Christians, but at the same time, if they're doing it for academic inquiry, this should be a safe place where you're supposed to be able to do that. A
black mass celebrating Satan is scheduled for Monday in the basement of Memorial Hall. The Harvard Extension Cultural Studies Club is hosting the Satanic Temple of New York. It bills the event as an educational event for students.
Educational purposes definitely gives you a reason to look into anything.
The Archdiocese of Boston wants the university to put a stop to it. In a statement, the church says, in part, this activity separates people from God and the human community. It is contrary to charity and goodness, and it places participants dangerously close to destructive works of evil. Some students also question the educational value.
It is still heavily offending a group, and what's the purpose, I would ask.
The university says it supports its students and teachers to assemble freely. This student says if his papers are done, he might see what the black mass is about.
It's a curiosity, I have to say. Yeah.
And the club says that they will not use a concentrated host for this mass. Instead, they'll use a piece of bread. Now, in response to the black mass, St. Paul's Catholic Church, which is associated with Harvard University, is holding a holy hour at the same time. Reporting live in Cambridge, Katie Brace, WBZ News.